Okay then guys, what's going on? Cloud Plays here, welcome back to another video. Today we're inside of Hogwarts Legacy and we've got some interesting updates as we get closer towards the release of February 10th. We have now got some decent stuff that are going to be starting to go up on the Hogwarts Legacy Twitter page, so make sure you stay tuned to it. I'll leave a link down in the description so you don't miss it live as it's featured. But for right now, we're going to show you guys the latest thing that they posted, which was just yesterday. So before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. With that being said, let's dive on into it. So today we're looking at the blaze that is Incendio. This is a spell which you guys are going to be able to utilize within your character, no matter what sort of form you're taking or anything like that. And this is one which is actually really interesting. So this very short clip that you're seeing on screen right now is all they actually posted with it. It's a really cool way to kind of utilize this. The main reason why I was interested in this is because of the amount of different ways that you can utilize this one spell towards the environment or different enemies and stuff like that. So if we pay attention towards the first clip on its own, we can see that we're using the Incendio spell to actually light a torch upon the wall. This is going to help us obviously be able to light up the scenery given the correct sort of like inflammatory positioning, such as a torch or something like that, and it's actually really helpful in that regard. In the second scene, we can actually see that we're using it more as an offensive attack, and it sort of like sends off a shocking obliterating wave across the floor, meaning that there's obviously a damage output towards the Incendio spell itself. This one was really interesting for me because I'm looking at this now in different functionalities and how I can use certain spells and how they'll be useful towards my surroundings and how I'm going to be able to play things and the puzzles that we're going to have entailed. And then on the third one, which again is a completely different reiteration to it, we're taking down a spiderweb wall with the Incendio spell, which means that we're now taking away sort of like wall barricades for like different routes that we can take. So as far as I'm concerned with this is where it starts to get interesting, because now we're not just looking at spells on its own as a functionality, we're looking at elementals and how they work in their own formats. And this is one which is actually really interesting to me. So just yesterday we uploaded a video with regards to the complexities of how the actual combat system worked. Well, this just takes it to a whole new level on a basis of certain spells are going to be able to utilize high combat functionality, and we're also going to be able to use them for different functionalities around exploration and completing puzzles and being able to just utilize them to open up different areas of the map. That's absolutely amazing. Not only that, but when we actually look at the actual clip itself, there are some games out there which have some really bad animations, but the one thing that they've really clamped down on when it comes to these spells, and especially with the Incendio spell, actually is the animation towards the flame, which is a very small detail to people, and I know for a lot of people is not a massive deal, but for me, graphical imagery and stuff like that, I pay a lot of attention when it comes to sort of like the effects and animations or the graphical imagery behind like flames and hair and stuff like that, because they're harder things to sort of represent when it comes to actual gaming. So for me, this is absolutely spectacular. I'm getting more and more excited about this as days go by, and I can't wait to see what it is that they post up next. As we move closer towards February 10th, we are going to have so much more information coming up, but for right now, this is the Incendio spell. We have loads of different functionalities, and now we can start looking at all the other spells and figuring out what else we can do with those as well. I'm excited for the game. Hopefully you guys are too. If you want to see some more Hogwarts Legacy content, then make sure you check down in the description or the annotation in the top right hand corner now and go and check out some more content from myself, Cloud Plays. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.